Hi, this is Kathy. It's time to learn from my mistakes. Today's mistakes is all about not forgiving people, not forgetting what they did to me, and not learning the lessons that were being taught to me by these mistakes, these aggressions, these pains that people have inflicted on me in the past. And I learned that when you don't forgive, when you don't forget, and we don't learn the lessons you're supposed to learn, you're on the losing end. Because these people who did not say sorry to you will never say sorry to you. These people that you won't forget, they've already forgotten about you. And the lessons that you're supposed to learn, when you don't learn them, when you refuse to learn them, it will keep happening over and over again until you actually learn the lesson you're supposed to learn. And so I hope you learn from my mistakes. Lesson number 1, forgiveness. It is so hard to forgive someone, much so when they refuse to say sorry, when you don't hear the words, I'm sorry, I apologize, or even, pasensya na. When we don't hear those words, it feels like our feelings are not being validated. It feels like our feelings are not being recognized. Hey, you hurt me. Say sorry. But sadly, people don't do that. Some of them would even outright refuse to do that. Why would I say sorry? I don't care that I hurt you. It wasn't my intention. It's not my fault that you feel bad. It's not my fault that you got hurt. It wasn't my intention. And then you just feel horrible or sad or bad for yourself because they won't say sorry. So guess what? Forgive them. Don't forgive them because you just want to forgive them, but forgive them for yourself, because you should not carry the burden of the pain, of the hurt, of the bad thing that they did. If they don't want to say sorry, that's their problem. Eventually, karma will get at them. Their conscience will get at them. And then they will realize, and it could be years later, but someday they will realize that they should have apologized, that they should not have done what they did, and that they should have said, I'm sorry. But you need to forgive them so that you can let go, so that you can move on, so that you can get on with your life, because you deserve to move on. You deserve to let go of the pain, of the hurt, of every single bad feeling that they've given you by the things that they've done. Lesson number 2, learn. Learn the lesson. Learn the moral of the story. Learn what you're supposed to learn from the things that happened to you, from the pain that was inflicted on you. Learn what you're supposed to. Find out what you're supposed to learn from everything that is bad that is happening to you. Don't just keep on making the same mistake. Why do I keep trusting the wrong person? It means you haven't learned your lesson yet. Why does this always happen to me? It means you still haven't learned your lesson. Why do I keep getting betrayed? Because you haven't learned your lesson. So find out what is being taught to you. What is fate trying to tell you? What is being shown to you that you just refuse to see because you're scared, because you're worried, because you don't want to, because it's painful. It's something that you think you might not be able to handle. But isn't it more painful if you keep committing the same mistake, if the same painful situation happens again and again and again and again, and you're left wondering, why is this always happening to me? Am I hateful? Am I not lovable? Am I not worth loving? Am I not worth being given importance to? Learn the lesson and then make sure that you wrap your head around it, that you accept it, and that you actually do something about it. And the last one is forget. They say, forgive but don't forget. Actually, forget. Forget the pains that they've caused you. Forget the hate. Forget the anger. Forget all of the negative things, because you shouldn't have to carry it with you all through your life. You shouldn't have to bring it with you everywhere you go. You shouldn't have to use it when you're in a new situation and tell yourself, no, wait, I can't be happy, because whenever I'm this happy, the next thing is I'll be sad. Forget. Forget the bad things and learn to embrace every new situation with open eyes, open mind, and the excitement that, hey, this is a brand new start. Learn to forget the negativity, the people who has betrayed you, forget about them, and move forward with life. Because I can guarantee you, these people have forgotten about you. You don't matter to them, so don't let them matter to you. Learn the lesson, but don't allow these people to spend more time inside your head, have more space inside your heart, because they don't deserve to be there. And always remember this: how can something better, something new come along if your space, your heart, your head is still filled with so much negativity, trash, or bad things? There's no space for new things. There won't be space for good things, because it's filled with a lot of negative things. Even if the good thing wants to go inside, they won't be able to, because you're filled to the brim and there's just no space for better things. So you need to let go. You need to forgive. You need to learn. And you need to forget, so that you can create new things. You can create new memories. And you can have better things in life. I hope that you guys learned something from this. And I hope that you always try to learn from my mistakes, because as they said, a wise person learns from the mistake of others. See you in the next episode.